Good afternoon. I am Santa Clarita City Manager Ken Striplin. Thank you for thank you for joining us for the 2023 State of the City event extravaganza, and welcome back to the Canyon Country Community Center. It is a pleasure to see so many familiar faces, and if you are new to the event, welcome and thank you for attending. I cannot believe another year has gone by so fast, but I am pleased to share with you all what an incredibly productive year it has been. Today's theme celebrates our city's focus on cultural enrichment and emphasis on creating community through our calendar of world-class events. This theme underscores just one of the many factors that makes Santa Clarita an amazing place to work, live, and play. Another one of those amazing factors is that our city is a true oasis for our residents. Surrounded by picturesque mountains, Santa Clarita's landscape is a natural buffer, geographically separating us from the challenges of urban sprawl and crime that so many Southland cities are facing. Couple that with the vision and strong leadership of our city council, Santa Clarita continues to be positioned as a unique community, offering a haven for our residents to safely raise their families and for businesses to set down roots and thrive. Our residents also get the benefit of enjoying top-notch schools, safe roadways, over 36 parks, thousands of acres of open space, and many incredible city amenities, much of which you will see here today. As an organization and a community, we work every day to preserve our distinct character and strong reputation as one of the safest cities in the nation and most family-friendly cities to live. I am proud of the work the city has accomplished over this past year, thanks to the leadership, once again, of our city council. I would like to acknowledge the hardworking and committed staff that serve our city every single day. I am truly proud to work side by side with them in carrying out the vision of the council. At this time, it is now my honor to introduce your mayor, Jason Gibbs.
Thank you, Ken. You know it's a big day when the city manager's crushing a tie to an event, I gotta tell you. But Ken, Frank didn't get the memo, so let's make sure we talk to him about that. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2023 State of the City. Before we get started today, I'd like to invite up two members of our community who will share invocations. First, please welcome Rabbi Jay Siegel from Congregation Beth Shalom and Executive Pastor Joe Keller from the Grace Baptist Church. Rabbi, please.
He's taller than me, huh? Da lifnei mi'ata omed. Know before who you stand. This is often understood that we must all consider that we stand before God and we must account for ourselves and our behavior. But we also stand before those who went before us, don't we? I think of my grandparents, one a wounded World War II vet who grew up in poverty and was able to create a life of love, respect, caring, service, and a pride of our country. Another, an immigrant who left Germany, his family and his life escaping death. In the United States, he established a life of renewal, unity, entrepreneurship, gratitude, and a pride of his country. I stand before my father, who while in the Army witnessed our country's great divide in the 1960s. He lived the ideals of our country. Know before who you stand. I stand on the shoulders of those who went before me, who understood the great responsibility we all have as citizens of this great country, the sanctity of what our great experiment represents. It is my prayer that in every moment of our lives, we draw upon the stories and ideals of those who went before us to inspire us to purpose and meaning. Know before who you stand. Like those who went before us, it is a time to get out of our comfort zone and to make a difference in this world. As Abraham our forefather, left the land of his ancestors. It says, Vayomer Adonai Avraham lech lecha ma'artzecha. And God said to Abraham, go forth from your native land and from your father's house to the land that I will show you. I will make of you a great nation. I will bless you, and I will make your name great, and you shall be a blessing. I ask all of us, let us be a blessing for those who come after us. And we say, Amen.
Hey, everybody. I tell you, I'm so grateful for our historical tradition to begin the State of the City with a blessing and an invocation to the great work that's happening here in Santa Clarita. So as you are able, if you would join with me in a spirit of appreciation for all the work that's being done. Our great God, creator of heaven and the earth, we join together in prayerful gratitude and anticipation to celebrate the remarkable accomplishments of the gifted members of this community and to be inspired to journey forward together. Lord, we thank you for the progress of our faithful public works and the adventurous parks and recreation, certainly for the schools that serve our children and families and for the businesses that fuel our economy. We see your providential care and grace that brings opportunity for good works that thread the diverse tapestry of this beautiful city, and we are truly blessed. Lord, we pray for the future of Santa Clarita. Give our leaders wisdom as they walk in integrity, charting our course ahead. May the decisions that steward the trust of this community and promote well-being for every single citizen. Grant us together the strength to face any challenges that may come our way, knowing that in unity for the flourishing of others, we find our usefulness and can experience joy in every season. So we ask, O Lord, for your ongoing guidance and protection, that all the life-giving work that you enable be displayed through acts of justice and love and mercy in this present day, and Lord, for generations to come. So may these ongoing efforts and the celebration of the accomplishments today elevate the desires of all of our hearts that the city of Santa Clarita would continue to be a remarkable place to live and, above all, a welcoming place to belong. So as a minister of the gospel of Jesus Christ, and all of us as members of this vibrant community, we pray these blessings. Amen.
Thank you, Rabbi and Pastor. I will now call the meeting to order. City Clerk, please call the roll.
Councilwoman McLean? Here. Councilmember Miranda? Here. Councilmember West? Here. Mayor Pro Tem Smythe? Here. Mayor Gibbs?
Here. Thank you, Mary. Now to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, it's my pleasure to invite up Riley Weinstein, a local dance instructor and special needs advocate.
Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Thank you, Riley. Thank you, Riley. And now, Mayor Pro Tem Smythe knew the order here. Let's all rise again for the pledge of, for the singing of our national anthem. Thanks, Cam. Please welcome Miss Melanie Martell. Melanie.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Melanie. Please take your seats. All right. I'd now like to take a moment now just to recognize some of our dignitaries in attendance. Of course, my fellow council members, Mayor Pro Tem Cameron Smythe. Cameron. Councilwoman Marsha McLean. Councilmember Bill Miranda. And Councilmember Lorene West. The Los Angeles County Assessor, Mr. Jeff Prang. Jeff, good to see you, Jeff. Representing Congressman Mike Garcia, Ms. Tammy Stevens. Hey, Tammy. Representing State Senator Scott Wilk, Ms. Chris Huff. Hey, Chris. Representing Assemblywoman Pilar Schiavo, Mr. Andrew Taban and Ms. Andrea Rosenthal. Hey, both. Representing our Los Angeles County Supervisor, Catherine Barger, Ms. Stephanie English. Hey, Stephanie. Moving up the list from yesterday, our city manager, Mr. Ken Striplin. Ken. Assistant City Manager, Mr. Frank Oviedo. Our Sheriff's Captain, Mr. Justin Diaz. And from the Los Angeles County Fire Department today, we have Deputy Chief Thomas Ewald. Thank you, sir. And all of our members of the city's Planning, Arts, and Recreation and Community Services Commissions, please stand and be recognized as well if you're here. Wonderful. We truly are so fortunate to also have very strong partnerships with our local education providers, including College of the Canyons, CalArts, the Masters University, William S. Hart Union High School District, the Newhall School District, Saugus Union School District, and the Sulphur Springs School District. And we also have our partners from the Santa Clarita Valley Water Agency here with us today. Would all of the elected representatives from these organizations please stand and be recognized for being here? Each one of us in this room today shares a very unique bond. You all represent the pillars of our community, selfless individuals who dedicate their time and their expertise to enhancing our great city and the well-being of all of our residents. Business and economic advocates like our local Chamber of Commerce, the Economic Development Corporation, and VIA, incredible nonprofits like our Boys and Girls Club, our Senior Center, our Bridge to Home, Child and Family, and so many others who have made helping our most vulnerable succeed in Santa Clarita and in life in their vocations. Santa Clarita is the amazing place that we are all proud to call home because of each and every one of you who are with us today. State of the City is a time to celebrate all that we have accomplished over the past year and hear about those upcoming projects and programs that will greatly benefit our residents. And while I know you all love seeing your city council members on video take credit for everything, we all know well that this day and this community does not happen with all of you. It does not happen with our city manager and the incredible team at City Hall. So to Ken and to Frank and everybody that works for our great city, we thank you for bringing these incredible visions to life today. I also want to take a moment to honor our men and women in uniform for their dedication and service to our community. Every day that you don your badge, you kiss your family goodbye, and you head out to work, you know full well that the dangers that you all can face at any moment. This incredible sacrifice cannot be overstated. Just over a month ago, one of our own, Deputy Ryan Klinkenbroomer, made that ultimate sacrifice. I personally stand unified with his family in absolute disbelief over the words from District Attorney George Gascon about not seeking the death penalty for the man that stole Ryan from his family and our community. How do we expect our deputies and officers to put their lives on the line when our criminal justice system here fails us? This hits even closer to home because this is a community of first responders. Not only do many of the men and women of our Santa Clarita Valley Sheriff Station live right here in our city, but so do deputies and officers from so many other jurisdictions. To each and every one of you, we thank you for your service and your dedication, and we vow to push for the change to make our community safer and for laws to protect those who look to protect us. We are here to celebrate today, but I would be remiss if we did not celebrate each of you as well. Would all of our first responders please stand so we can show our appreciation for all of you. Thank you, everybody. Now, all right, let's move on to some of the festivities. Look around this room and you will see the highlights from the dozens of events that we held in our city over this past year that were attended by more than 150,000 people. You will notice that each centerpiece here today represents one of those many events. I want to thank our city staff members, Billy and Kirsten, Samantha, Sherry, Vicki, and Delaney, for your creativity and time spent on all of these displays. Please make sure to take a moment to check out the centerpieces, but it's been added to my notes to keep in mind that these amazing decorations are the personal property of our fabulous decorators, so do your best to avoid the temptation of taking them home. But you will all find a Sammy Clarita sitting on your table, and we do invite you to take Sammy home as a memento of this great event. Now, let's get to what brought us here today, the video highlights of this past year. Let's all take a look. Imagine a place where the air crackles with excitement, where laughter echoes through the streets, and where the spirit of community unites in a spectacular celebration. Our city of Santa Clarita is known for hosting a year-round calendar of engaging events that bring residents together to enjoy our spectacular city, explore other cultures, and experience music, art, food, and fun. Every holiday season begins with the sparkling glow of Light Up Main Street. Thousands of people show up to watch the beautiful Christmas tree come alive with dazzling lights and enjoy the food, fun, and festive activities. In April, we were thrilled to host the return of the world-renowned Santa Clarita Cowboy Festival. This year's event brought the sights, sound, and swagger of cowboy life to Main Street and Old Town Newhall. From working blacksmiths and trick ropers to down-home barbecue and cowboy cobbler, residents were excited to welcome back this hometown favorite and the incredible musical performances. Santa Clarita's popular event series kept residents entertained with census block parties in Old Town Newhall. The Celebrate series highlighting customs and cultures from around the globe at the Canyon Country Community Center and concerts and city cinema in the parks. Our city events showcase the very best of our vibrant Santa Clarita community, creating memories that will last a lifetime. Planning for these incredible and engaging events, as well as our other programs, projects, and initiatives, is all meticulously laid out in Santa Clarita 2025, the city's 5-year strategic plan. In January, we welcomed residents to the new inclusive play area at the West Creek Park. Meanwhile, Central Park recently wrapped up a massive build-out project. There are now 4 new multi-purpose fields, a new restroom facility, additional parking, and the oh-so-popular 172-step exercise staircase. On the eastern side of the city, the Vista Canyon Multimodal Station is open for business, with a bustling Metrolink station, bus transfer station, parking, and connections to miles of trails for cyclists and pedestrians. In June, the City Council adopted the fiscal year 2023-24 budget totaling $322 million. This is the first time the city's budget has surpassed $300 million, which is in stark comparison to the city's first budget back in 1988, which was just under $30 million. Some of the highlights in the recommended budget include funding for upgrades and improvements at the new Valencia Community Center, new bus stop signage, a mobile library, new transit buses, additional bike lanes and sport field replacements, just to name a few. Remaining one of the safest cities in the nation is also a top priority, and public safety continues to consume the largest portion of the general fund budget at $32 million. Through special operations, targeted traffic enforcement, specialized deployments, the apprehension of suspects, public education, and awareness efforts, our Santa Clarita Valley Sheriff Station continues to do a tremendous job in keeping our community safe. Despite a 20% uptick in smash and grab robberies, amplified by the soft-on-crime approach of District Attorney George Gascon, overall Part 1 crimes are down 8% in the city in comparison to last year. Moreover, Santa Clarita remains one of the safest cities in the nation, ranking 4th safest in the country by Smart Asset earlier this year. Much of the success in maintaining a high level of public safety in the city can be credited to the men and women serving at the Santa Clarita Valley Sheriff Station under the leadership of Captain Justin Diaz. We're also fortunate to have the dedicated team from the Los Angeles County Fire Department protecting our community, homes, and property. Not only do they put out fires once they spark up, they also take the lead in educating residents about how to prevent and be prepared for wildfires through their Ready, Set, Go wildfire preparedness safety plan. Keeping us safe on the freeways and throughout the valley are the hardworking men and women of the California Highway Patrol. Our partners at the Newhall area of the CHP are responsible for patrolling 204 miles of freeway and 296 miles of unincorporated roadway within their 772 square mile territory. Part of keeping our community safe is protecting it from environmental threats, like the CEMEX megamine proposed for Soledad Canyon. We have been fighting a comprehensive battle against the proposed mine for decades. The 56 million ton sand and gravel mining project would undoubtedly have catastrophic effects on our environment and quality of life. Earlier this spring, the city was encouraged to hear that the State Water Resources Control Board determined that the water appropriation application for the project was outdated and, as such, notified the mining company of their intent to renotice the application, allowing for the city and community members to submit protests against the project. Although this is great news for anyone that has fought to protect Soledad Canyon, the real work lies ahead in demonstrating the project's unsuitability and detrimental impacts to our groundwater, air quality, and overall quality of life. I am pleased to say that we did score a win for the safety of our residents with the county's change of course for Camp Scott in Bouquet Canyon. After making plans to place high-risk juvenile offenders at the site, the county decided instead to reactivate Camp Scott in a way that is consistent with its historical use. The camp is now planned to be the only county detention facility for all girls, young women, and gender-expansive youth non-serious offenders. We thank our 5th District Supervisor, Catherine Barger, for advocating on behalf of the Santa Clarita community on this issue. Overall, the last year has been another landmark year for the city of Santa Clarita. We were able to bring back beloved city events, welcome residents to new amenities, and protect the community we are all proud to call home.
Good afternoon, and thanks again for everybody taking their time to be here this afternoon. And again, as said before, this is a great opportunity for us to look back at the achievements over the past year and some of the amazing new projects and amenities that are online for the future. Some of which include the revitalization or the continued revitalization of Old Town Newhall with all the numerous businesses that are opening their doors and along Main Street. And I know some of you can, like Matt Carpenter's here, you can remember buying our two-tone OP corduroy shorts at the Newhall General Store there in the 80s. Look it up. I might still have a pair. But, you know, it's been such a amazing transformation of Main Street as well as throughout the city. So whether you're going to shop there or at any of the more than 8,000 businesses throughout Santa Clarita, know that your tax dollars are invested right back into our community, providing the highest quality of life to our residents through our public services like our Santa Clarita Public Libraries, 37 parks, acres of open space, and valued city amenities, and so much more. Let's take a look. As someone who lives, works, and raises a family here in Santa Clarita, I am always amazed by the endless opportunities to stay active and enjoy local events, all while creating lifelong memories with family and friends. Speaking of making memories, there's nothing quite like a night out on the town. Whether you are enjoying one of our many amazing local eateries, catching a film at the Laemmle Theater, or shopping at one of the 8,000 businesses that call Santa Clarita home, the city always encourages its residents to make purchases at local businesses through our Eat Local and Shop Local campaign. A portion of every dollar spent locally is invested right back into our community, funding city parks, roads, library branches, and other essential community services. Not only do we encourage shopping locally, but we also pride ourselves on being business friendly. Last year, the city was once again recognized by the Los Angeles Economic Development Corporation as the most business friendly city in Los Angeles County. As a one-stop shop, the city is proud to help our local businesses prosper from initial building plans and permits to employment and marketing. In June, the city launched our brand new Size Up Santa Clarita website, which helps local businesses access industry-specific and hyper-local information to help them grow and make smarter decisions using data analysis. Now, let's jump into some exciting programs our recreation team brought to residents and visitors this past year. Adult sports had 66,000 participants across their programs and events, while youth sports offered 8 different sports leagues and 5 clinics with over 76,000 participants. Partnering with adult sports, Outdoor Recreation held its first open space disc golf tournament. We are also proud to open the brand new 18-hole course at Central Park, offering new basket locations, challenging terrain, and elevated tee pads. Over at the Santa Clarita Aquatic Center, the pools were renovated and given a facelift over the winter break. During the span of 9 months, contractors replastered over 15,000 square feet and laid 300 yards of concrete at the dive and 50-meter pools. Looking to get active, learn something new, or simply connect with others who have similar interests? Look no further than our amazing community centers. The city provides over 100 exciting and engaging programs to children, teens, adults, and seniors at our Newhall and Canyon Country community centers. This past year alone, we welcomed nearly 300,000 visitors through our doors. I'm also proud to announce the addition of the Valencia Community Center, located in Summit Park, to our growing list of amenities. This 12,500 square foot center, formerly the YMCA, will offer classes for the community, recreational opportunities, and the city's first indoor swimming pool. This facility is scheduled to open to the community next spring. Another crucial community program is the city's drug-free youth in Santa Clarita Valley, also known as DEFY and SCV. This program emphasizes the importance of drug education and provides essential resources to students and parents through assemblies and workshops. This year, hundreds of parents and teens attended the annual Parent Resource Symposium titled Fake and Fatal: The Truth About Fentanyl. The event provided crucial information on the dangers of fentanyl and taught parents how to talk to their kids about drug abuse. I am proud of the work the city has done and continues to do through the Santa Clarita Community Task Force on Homelessness as we make headway on our community action plan to prevent and combat homelessness. As chair of the task force, the city, along with government agencies, faith-based organizations, and schools, work to collaborate and support our local homeless service provider. A major milestone was achieved this year as Bridge to Home's permanent homeless shelter has officially gone vertical. In July, the City Council joined Supervisor Catherine Barger, members of Bridge to Home, volunteers, and the community to sign their names on a beam that was installed in the heart of the future shelter facility. This crucial building will provide 60 shelter beds, 8 family homes and apartment-style units, meeting spaces, and so much more. Just across town, Family Promise's construction of their transitional housing project is also underway. This facility will provide affordable housing units for low-income and homeless families with children, along with an emergency overnight unit. Another way our city works to support our unhoused population is through our Community Preservation Division. Our code enforcement staff works closely with the Homeless Task Force to provide resources and information while out in the field, in addition to removing right-of-way impediments and responding to over 3,000 code cases across Santa Clarita. Our graffiti removal team was hard at work over the last year, removing over 16,000 tags throughout our community. Additionally, the city held the second annual Graffiti Removal Day, as well as Canyon Country Community Day, offering sidewalk improvements, bulky item pickups, graffiti removal, and other community enhancements. Every day, the city of Santa Clarita strives to maintain the high quality of life we all enjoy. By supporting our fellow community members and working together, our city will continue to thrive for generations to come.
Hi, good afternoon, everybody. You know, as I'm looking around the room, I see so many familiar faces because I've seen you all at some of the events. Now, this luncheon is to celebrate our event extravaganza. So I've been charged with kind of doing a straw poll, and I hope you will have some fun with this. So, if you have attended one of the 8 concerts at our Summer Concerts in the Park series, please stand. Thank you for standing. Now remain standing. Cool. Now, if you have attended any of our 8 census block parties in Old Town Newhall, please stand. Very cool. Now, if you have attended the new Celebrate series right here at the Community Center, please stand. Or one of the city cinemas in the Hart Park, in the park. Or how about the state of the city? All right. Very good. Now, of course, I'm only joking, but if you were still sitting, I invite you to go to santaclarita.gov and look up on our website and see all the events that you could attend throughout the next year. So, this past year, we welcomed thousands of residents into our facilities and out to our parks to enjoy world-class events where we have truly created a sense of community. Whether you have lived here your entire life or just moved to the city, I am so proud to offer our residents such a wide variety of events that showcase how diverse and unique Santa Clarita is. So let's take a moment to watch the video and learn more about some of the services and initiatives that took place over the past year. Nothing says Santa Clarita more than attending one of our beloved events like the Census Block Party in Newhall or Concerts in the Park in Saugus. I love getting to experience these fantastic events, engage with community members, and spend time with family and friends, and I can do it all by hopping on our transit system. After 2 years of construction, I am proud to announce that the Vista Canyon Multimodal Transit Center is officially open. Located on the east side of Santa Clarita, this center offers residents and visitors a variety of transit options, including a bus transfer station, parking spots for commuters, bike lockers, and a train station, the fourth in our city. This new station will join Metrolink's Antelope Valley line, which will have a positive impact on ridership and greatly benefit our residents. As the chair of the San Fernando Valley Council of Governments and vice chair of the North Los Angeles County Transportation Coalition, JPA, I continue to advocate for our community's transportation projects. One of the most requests we hear from Metrolink riders is the desire for late-night train service. After continuously advocating for this addition, I am proud to announce that it has finally paid off, and Metro has approved adding late-night weekday trains, leaving LA Union Station at 11:30 p.m. The Antelope Valley Line project will reduce the travel time from Santa Clarita to Union Station by half, while also enhancing safety along the corridor. As this exciting project continues through the design phase, I look forward to providing updates and ultimately riding the improved Antelope Valley Line in the near future. Doot, doot. Currently, Santa Clarita Transit is seeing a significant reduction in service due to the ongoing strike between the Bus Drivers Union and the city's contractor, MV Transportation. We look forward to the negotiations being settled so we can once again provide top-notch local transportation to our residents. And speaking of top-notch service, I'm proud to say that last year alone, Santa Clarita Transit provided over 2.3 million rides. You heard me correctly. 2.3 million rides. From local buses and commuter rides to the on-demand GO, Santa Clarita and Dial-A-Ride, this astonishing number goes to show how important and impactful our transit system is here in Santa Clarita. Over the summer, our popular beach bus traveled to a new seaside destination. Some 1,300 residents enjoyed a direct ride to Ventura Harbor in air-conditioned comfort without the hassle of driving or parking. All of these transit options help us reduce our carbon footprint and work towards building a healthier and safer city for generations to come. Aside from the many transit opportunities available, our Public Works Department continues to provide maintenance to the roads, sidewalks, and medians throughout our city. Last year, staff completed 870 sidewalk repairs, replaced and installed nearly 2,500 street signs, and made over 2,600 pothole repairs. Additionally, through the city's road rehab program, a mix of overlay and slurry seal treatments was completed on nearly 75 lane miles of pavement throughout Santa Clarita. These crucial updates will continue our goal of keeping all roads in Santa Clarita smooth and safe for all who travel on them. And what better place to travel to than our Santa Clarita Public Library? With 3 branches located throughout the city, the library offers fun, free, and engaging programs for residents and visitors of all ages. Welcoming more than 226,000 people into our branches last year, visitors have access to nearly 700,000 books, magazines, and more. From makerspace and story time to homework help and crafts, there is something for everyone at the library. This summer, nearly 3,000 residents took part in the annual summer reading program with the theme Find Your Voice. Altogether, participants totaled over 32,800 days read. Our libraries also welcomed residents who were looking to explore the world. Our passport agents stayed busy processing over 5,000 passports in 2022 and already over 6,400 this year. This program has already processed more than 20,000 passports since its inception in 2018. What better reason to get your passport than to go on your honeymoon? Hundreds of newlyweds tied the knot this year as part of City Hall ceremonies. Currently, the only city in Los Angeles County providing a one-stop shop for marriage licenses and ceremonies, Santa Clarita has become a popular place to say I do. Last year, our City Hall ceremonies staff officiated 180 weddings and issued over 300 marriage licenses. But we didn't stop there. On Valentine's Day, the city held the inaugural The Big I Do. Serenaded by a romantic violinist, 6 couples tied the knot simultaneously at the center, surrounded by their loved ones. This unique event truly brought the business community together as 17 different wedding professionals collaborated to make the big day one to remember for the loving couples. From makeup and hair to flowers and a catered reception, the Big I Do offered loving couples the lavish wedding experience at a fraction of the price, with none of the hassle. From saying I do to making getting around town a breeze, the innovation and creativity behind our city's services and programs is what makes Santa Clarita such a wonderful place to call home.
Good afternoon. I'm Councilmember Bill Miranda, and I want to thank everybody for coming out. As you can see, we have another sold-out crowd, which is fantastic. And what a venue we've created here in Santa Clarita at the Canyon Country Community Center. So for all of those, most of them came before me, who were involved in creating this great building, I'd like to give them a round of applause. We cannot celebrate the city's events without honoring the powerful bond they share with arts and culture. Art isn't found in galleries or theaters by themselves. It's the murals that adorn our streets, the music that resonates from our parks, and the sculptures that are sprinkled throughout our city. Arts and events foster a profound sense of belonging and community. Through shared experiences, whether it's witnessing a thought-provoking performance, appreciating a captivating piece of art, or participating in a local event, individuals from diverse backgrounds come together in a shared moment of reflection, celebration, and connection. Now let's turn our attention to some highlights in the arts, entertainment, filming, and much, much more over the past year. When you are enjoying some of our city's landmark events, you may not even realize how arts and culture play a vital role. Whether it is the talented musicians playing at concerts in the park or the customs and culture. When you are enjoying some of our city's landmark events, you may not even realize how arts and culture play a vital role. Whether it is the talented musicians playing at concerts in the park or the customs and cultures you get to embrace at Celebrate, supporting and appreciating the arts and riches not only of our lives, but also our events. Santa Clarita is home to a vibrant and flourishing art scene. Just glance around our Canyon Country Community Center, where 3 new public art sculptures bring the area to life with vibrant colors and shapes. Influenced by the valley's surroundings and inhabitants, this sculpture garden takes you on a magnificent journey combining art with nature. Travel to the new Vista Canyon multimodal station and go back in time to experience The Union at the End of the Tunnel. This piece pays homage to a significant part of California history, which took place back in 1876 when our region was an isolated outpost. That was until a ceremonial golden spike joined the Southern Pacific and Central Pacific Railroad tracks together, just east of the Vista Canyon site. This beautiful and vivid art piece acts as a portal through the end of the pedestrian tunnel, connecting past and present. In Old Town Newhall, you can experience a wide range of entertainment opportunities. The Main, where the performing arts have the power to inspire, entertain, and transport you to new worlds. Another art form which has thrived in our community for decades is film. Despite the slowdown due to labor negotiations for our actors and writers, Santa Clarita continues to be hailed as Hollywood North. Our city has been a backdrop for countless recent blockbusters such as The Fabelmans, Air, Creed 3, Rebel Moon, 80 for Brady, and Oppenheimer. Notable television shows which film scenes here include Mayans MC, Ted Lasso, Muppets Mayhem, SWAT, NCIS, and CSI Vegas. Santa Clarita is also home to dozens of sound stages and movie ranches. This allows our city to serve as a wide range of backdrops. From rugged mountains to suburban neighborhoods, Santa Clarita provides filmmakers with a versatile canvas to bring their visions to life. The 22-23 fiscal year saw 539 film permits issued, which led to over 1,336 film days and more than $31 million in economic impact. Our residents experienced a big change this summer with a transition to a new waste hauler and the implementation of a new state-mandated organics recycling program. We made sure residents had the information they needed through the informative video series Trash Talks. In addition to making sure our residents know how to recycle right, the city also hosted several cleanup events. In April, 256 volunteers came together for the neighborhood cleanup event and removed trash throughout the city. Residents, local businesses, and city employees alike put on their helmets and pedaled on two wheels for the 19th annual Bike to Work Challenge in May. 16 local businesses and more than 230 individuals participated in the challenge. This September, volunteers joined forces at the 28th annual River Rally cleanup to help preserve our Santa Clara River by removing trash and debris. Together, our community is ensuring a cleaner, greener, and more sustainable future for Santa Clarita. Did you know that you've got a friend at City Hall? We regularly highlight our hardworking city staffers to showcase the work they do every day on behalf of our residents. Whether you are looking for a new class at one of our community centers, spot some graffiti, or want to know what city event is coming up, your friends at City Hall are available to answer any questions you may have. One city amenity that holds a special place in my heart is the Cube. The city was able to step in and save this vital community resource during the pandemic, and now it is a thriving spot for ice sports, offering not one, but 3 ice skating rinks. The Cube's 93,000 square feet is also home to yoga classes, a karate studio, the grill, the top shelf, and private meeting rooms for birthday parties and corporate events. The Cube is also proud to be the official home ice for the UCLA Bruins men's hockey team. From learn to skate, public skate sessions, hockey, birthday parties, and events, the Cube welcomed over 100,000 people on the ice last fiscal year. Speaking of extravagant events, over 200 residents attended the Los Angeles Kings playoff watch party, where they watched as the Kings battled against the Edmonton Oilers on the large outdoor screen. There are so many opportunities within our vibrant city to experience the arts, cultures, and events that make Santa Clarita such an amazing place to live, work, and play.
Good afternoon, Santa Clarita. All right, you're here, you're engaged. I want to thank all of you for being here. We have a vibrant city. We do that for you, but you did that with us. So we thank you. We can all applaud ourselves, and you can pat yourself on the back. So I would like to show you a little bit of what we have preserved, what we have created, and what we are planning. So enjoy your trip around the amazing city of Santa Clarita. We have created a vibrant city with world-class events. We must also ensure that our parks are nothing short of world-class as well, capable of hosting and elevating these extraordinary celebrations. Here in Santa Clarita, we have continued to do just that. This year, we have welcomed Tesoro Adobe Historic Park into our city. Walking through this site feels like a journey back in time with meandering paths, native plants, and a tranquil reflection pool. This historic adobe house is filled with memorabilia from the famous families that called it home, the Careys and the Clorides. Most of this property survived the disaster of the collapse of the St. Francis Dam. The original wooden house burned down in a fire in 1932. His new adobe home was modeled after the world-famous Cumulos home of Ramona. During the early 1900s, Harry Carey rose to prominence as a renowned actor in the Western genre. His son, Harry Carey Jr., also a star in films like The Searchers with John Wayne and Natalie Wood. William S. Hart and Harry Carey were both superstars and equals during this same period. With the Tesoro Adobe and the Hart Mansion, we are literally closing the circle in history. In the early 1950s, the property was purchased by the Cloride family, who founded the famous Farmer John Meat Company. The Farmer John brand can still be seen on decor throughout the home. Today, the site is open and available to residents for picnics, tours, and outdoor events such as weddings, receptions, and parties. Another exciting prospect is adding William S. Hart Park to our city parks. Last spring, the council voted to approve proceeding with the transfer of ownership of Hart Park from Los Angeles County. This process is expected to take over a year, and we look forward to the many opportunities ownership of the 160-acre park in the middle of Old Town Newhall will provide for our residents and visitors. From hosting additional city events to historic tours, powwows, festivals, and barnyard visits, Hart Park will contribute significant value to all our community. As we enhance our connection with thousands of pieces of art and artifacts, as well as the Santa Clarita History Center in the park. Furthermore, the ownership of Hart Park would be monumental for the city of Santa Clarita, as it is the last county park within the city's boundaries. The City Council is considering another exciting addition for Central Park, the River of Lights, with capability of changing colors. Think 4th of July, Christmas, or Hanukkah. This proposed art piece consisting of LED lights would cascade down the hillside near the new amazing exercise staircase before flowing down and through the plaza, illuminating the area. In conjunction with the new art piece titled When a Cloud Met a Cloud, it would also serve as a learning opportunity about the story of water. There are also several other parks projects in the works, including a second bike park, enhancement at David March Park, expanding Canyon Country Park, our first city park, with recently acquired acreage, a new park at Villa Princesa, and progress is already being made on our city's 38th park, Skyline Ranch Park, expected to open in 2024. Another unique project I can't wait to enjoy is the roller rink that is planned for the area next to Santa Cruz Sports Complex, adjacent to the gymnasium building. This project will get underway later this year, and we are excited to welcome skaters in 2025. The roller rink will not only be a destination spot for skating, but an incredible multi-use facility with many options for dancing, exhibitions, and many indoor sports like pickleball. Our city of Santa Cruz is graced with breathtaking natural beauty, and one of my enduring passions has been to champion the preservation of the precious open space surrounding our community forever. Just last year, Santa Cruz dedicated 208 acres in Bee Canyon as the Lang Station open space, plus an additional 700 acres as part of the Tesoro annexation, thus connecting our trails and open space all the way to the National Forest. These acquisitions now bring the amount of open space surrounding our city to more than 13,000 acres and growing. Throughout our open space is an extensive trail network that allows hikers, cyclists, and equestrians to explore our valley. Our trails play a crucial role in allowing us to connect with nature, stay active, and forge memorable experiences with family and friends. Behind the scenes, there is a great group of trail volunteers who work tirelessly to ensure city trails remain safe and accessible to all. Additionally, our trail volunteers have forged over 5 miles of new routes this year alone, for more than 20 miles total. On the east side of the city, work continues on the Sand Canyon Trail project. This picturesque path is popular for hikers, cyclists, and equestrians alike. This year, the city completed 3 new trail segments, and work is slated to begin on 2 pedestrian bridges in the first quarter of the new year. To protect the natural lands surrounding our community, the city continues to offer unwavering support and advocacy for the critical Rim of the Valley Corridor Preservation Act. Introduced by the late Senator Dianne Feinstein and its companion bill, the HIKE Act, introduced by our Congressman Mike Garcia, these pieces of legislation are of utmost importance in safeguarding our natural resources. The companion bills hold great significance as they aim to expand the Santa Monica Mountains National Recreation Area, incorporating approximately 119,000 acres of the Rim of the Valley Corridor. This expansion includes crucial portions of open space within the Santa Cruz Valley. Most notably, this legislation empowers the National Park Service and the United States Forest Service to collaborate with the city and other local agencies to enhance trail connectivity and the protection of natural resources and habitats. We look forward to continuing the support on this crucial initiative. I would also be remiss if I didn't express our deep appreciation to the late senator for all of her hard work in protecting our open space and the quality of life here in the city of Santa Cruz. Along with open spaces, another one of my passions is caring for our dearly loved four-legged friends. As you may know, the city contracts with the Los Angeles County Animal Care to provide low-cost adoptions, pet vaccinations, and spay and neuter services. Next month, the city is excited to host our first ever Pet Adoption Week. November 13th through 18th in partnership with the county. The city will cover adoption fees for residents at the Castaic Animal Care Center and also hold an off-site adoption event at Bouquet Canyon Park on November 18. We invite our community to come out and meet cats and dogs, all of whom are ready to give unconditional love in their new forever home. Also starting in November will be a brand new mobile spay and neuter clinic, which will be held regularly in the parking lot at the Newhall Community Center. This clinic will provide low-cost services to pet owners throughout our community. All you pet owners out there know how much having a furry friend can enhance your life and your health. By working together, we can make sure our local strays and abandoned pets find loving homes. Our valley is geographically stunning, rich in history, boundless environmental beauty, mountains, canyons, streams, and the Santa Clara River. We strive to protect the high quality of life we have achieved while creating a fabric of amenities for all to enjoy. With diligence, our city will continue to thrive for many generations to come.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the moment of the event where we share that much anticipated last video of the day. This year, my fellow council members and I visited several different city events to speak with the community about their favorite aspects and to perhaps quiz them a little bit on some city trivia. Let's take a look.
This is Mayor Pro Tem Cameron Smythe, 2023 Concerts in the Park. We're going to take a little tour, talk to some of the 10,000 folks that are here, do a little Santa Clarita trivia, find out if they know the city as well as we think. History of the city, there's one family that has had 2 members serve as mayor. Do we know who that family is?
Oh gosh, come on, you grew up here. You should know this. What family?
I want to say it's
come on, girl.
Hey! I'm one of them.
Okay. Oh, of course, your dad.
Hey, all right.
I have
Who
no
was that?
idea. No idea.
Your family?
Hey, see?
The ones that are named after Smythe Drive?
Bingo. I got one question for you. Do you know where you are, baby?
I am at Central Park in Saugus, California.
You're in the jungle, baby.
Santa Clarita.
I would have expected more. You're in the jungle, baby.
I'm in the jungle.
Concerts in the park.
No.
You're in the jungle, baby.
I am at Central Park.
Oh, you're in the jungle, baby.
Oh, yes, I am.
Awesome Town or Paradise City?
Paradise City.
Paradise City.
All day, all right.
Awesome town.
Paradise City.
Yeah, all day, Paradise City.
Awesome town, every day. Come on.
I'm not sure how this is going. The other interviews were going much better. In your opinion, your professional opinion, who is Santa Clarita's all-time favorite mayor?
Well, it's got to be Lorraine West.
We're done.
It'd have to be Mayor Cameron Smythe.
Have you been to the festival before?
It's our first time.
Ah, so what do you think?
Oh, it's so wonderful. We've had a great time. Both days, wonderful weather, great bands, all kinds of food and things to do.
It's put on so well and professionally, and all the people running this event are just,
Again, my staff loves it.
they're killing it out here. They really are.
Okay. I'll tell the city manager.
People having a lot of fun yesterday? Oh my gosh, the line was going crazy out in front and they were all dancing and partying while they were waiting. They loved it. did. They couldn't wait for cobbler.
So I'm sure their favorite food was
Cobbler.
peach cobbler.
A la mode.
Of course.
With whipped cream.
Breakfast, lunch, or dinner. We just arrived.
Ready to eat cobbler.
I'm working today and just checking things out and trying some of the peach cobbler here.
Have you been able to try out any of the food or watch any of the performers, or are you just working?
The cobbler.
Cobbler was actually our first time having peach cobbler. It was delicious, amazing.
I had the peach cobbler, it was pretty good.
Apparently is a big hit.
The food is good, the music's good. We were down there listening to the band.
Which is better, melody or heart? Harp.
I like the Hart Park with all the shade trees. I'll take Hart Park if it's owned by the city of Santa Clarita.
Either one.
I love you the best.
This was my favorite mayor of Santa Clarita a couple years ago.
I watch kids grow up here and then they bring their kids here.
Hi, I'm Councilmember Bill Miranda, and I'm here to celebrate. Today, we're celebrating the Tatavian culture. In a few words, can you describe the process?
Crack the acorn shell, throw the nut into a mortar, grind it up with pestle.
Hi, kids.
Hello.
What are you doing?
Making acorn powder.
Whoa, good for you. When I went to college, a lot of people thought I took basket weaving. I would have flunked basket weaving. Do you think Mayor Gibbs could do this? Not a chance. I'm doing spectacular in my own mind. Better? Do I pass?
That's way better, yeah.
So tell me what the hats are about.
We just went to the stand over there, and this is an owl and a deer.
Fantastic. Who are these people?
This is Dakota. He actually has a Native American name, so it's appropriate for tonight.
And? This is Rookie. Rookie, do you know who the mayor of Santa Clarita is? I don't blame you. Nobody knows who the mayor of Santa Clarita is. The last mayor that anybody knew about was me, Bill Miranda. Who's your favorite mayor?
Mayor?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I can't pick anyone. You.
There you go. Give me a hug. All right. All right. Thank you very much. I'll tell Cameron you said that.
Hi, welcome to the library's summer reading program. So, what is your very favorite thing that's happening here today?
My very favorite thing, I think, is the convergence of so many members of our community. I love to see people coming out to the libraries, coming inside the libraries.
All right, way to go. Hi. I wanted to speak with you because we're both part of a Disney movie, right? You want to do a dance? The only thing Flounder can do is like wiggle. Yeah. Hi, what is your very favorite fish? I would like to present you with your very own library card. Would you rather be on top of a mountain or in the sea?
Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark.
What type of car do they use to go to the future and Back to the Future?
A DeLorean.
It was a DeLorean.
DeLorean. Can you tell me the Doc Brown's first name?
Emmett?
Emmett.
Dr. Emmett Brown.
How much power is required in the flux capacitor to go to Back to the Future?
88 gigawatts?
1.21 gigawatts.
1.21 gigawatts.
1.21 gigawatts.
1.21.
1.21 gigawatts.
1.21 gigawatts?
1.21 gigawatts, that's right. Mr. Henry, what is your favorite city event?
Ooh, right now, obviously, City Cinemas.
What is the name of the mayor of Santa Clarita?
Oh, well, Cameron Smythe is the co-tem, isn't he?
Cameron Smythe, I like it. You going with Cameron Smythe?
He's a
Not Diane West?
Diane West?
Yeah.
I got a Diane West. That was good. Well, we were close. So Lorene West is on the council, and Cameron Smythe is the pro tem, and the mayor is some guy, Jason Gibbs. What is the name of the mayor of Santa Clarita?
Definitely don't know that. Sorry.
My man, that's okay. Hey, we got one in the bag! Would I make a better mad scientist, rocket scientist, or mayor?
Ooh. Let's see. I'm thinking mad scientist.
Mad scientist, I like it. What is the name of the mayor of Santa Clarita?
Oh, the mayor? I should know this, right? It's Gibbs, Jason Gibbs.
Right. Jason Gibbs. Great answer. Awesome. I want to thank you all, honestly, thank you all for attending today's State of the City. So afterwards, please join us on the terrace for happy hour and appetizers from Casa Vieja, located just across the street. But before we go, City Clerk, do we have any speakers?
Thank you, Mayor. I have no speaker cards, but I just wanted to make sure no one came in the back. Is there anybody here who wishes to participate in public participation?
All right. Very good. Thank you. With that, we are adjourned, everybody. Thank you so much for being here today. All right.